The goal of today was a call to action for businesses. How we can keep the pressure on, keep this in the conversation, make sure we advocate for, I suppose, improved policy in terms of this area, take full advantage of the resource in the Atlantic Ocean. And I think with my fellow panellists today, Pat Keaton, Karen O'Reilly, and Liam from Enterprise Ireland, I think there was a good idea brought forward to everyone that was in attendance in terms of what they can be doing to lobby for, I suppose, improved outcomes in terms of this area. There's massive differences, I think, between the East Coast and the West Coast in this regard because we have the Atlantic Ocean, it's very deep. But when you look at policy these days, it's kind of more confined to shallower depths. Whereas if we want to take full advantage of what we have on our doorstep here, then we need to push it further out. But what that will allow us to do is it will allow us to achieve greater energy security, it will allow us to take that green energy and invest it back into Ireland, and in a lot of ways act as a carrot for businesses to come over here, especially heavy intensive users to come over here, set up their businesses and hire people. But I think other considerations that we have around the planning system, how we streamline that planning system to make sure we give people certainty. There's also the skills aspect as well, and my colleagues in SkillNet look at that quite closely. Over the last year they provided about 3,000 training days through local businesses to get people up to speed on various issues. So we see that as well as a core aspect of this in the future. But there's also the consideration of transport and the wider needs that are required while we're building offshore renewable energy. There's a housing need, there's a transport need, there's commercial office space need, etc. So when we look at the N69 out the Pines, it's now going ahead, the rail line, which we would like to see passenger rail eventually, all this adds up to over €1 billion in investment. But we need to be looking further. What can we be doing now to get the right skills with regards to the development plan here? Does it account for a massive amount of people living in Pines in 10 or 15 years time? And if it doesn't, what can we start doing now so we're ready to hit the ground running? And I think today was a good summation of that.